It's October 14th, JLD here, and welcome to MSTR Today in the Treasury Titans. And listen, I know it's not easy, but Michael Saylor has words for us today, and that is be strong with a Bitcoin capital B. Listen, if it was easy, everybody would be wealthy through investing because it would be so obvious what's happening that you would just put money in, money would go up, and you would be a winner. But it's not easy. It's not meant to be easy. It is the long term survivors who don't get shaken out that end up as the winners. So we will see who that will be. But again, another tough day. Michael Saylor staying strong. I'm staying strong. I hope that you're staying strong. I hope that all of us together can just be strong. And let's keep on moving to Ragnar, who says, perspective. Yes, Metaplanet is down 80% from its all-time high, says Adam Livingston, and it still has outperformed the S&P 500 year-to-date by 3x in a record year for the index. This is a record year for the index. Metaplanet is down 80% from its all-time high. What do you think happens when things turn around? I'm a buyer, not financial advice. Nothing in this video is financial advice. I love MSTR. I love where Metaplanet's going. I think they're both absolute rocket ships. Hugh says, breaking, the U.S. government holds half as much Bitcoin as Strategy. They now own 325,000 Bitcoin, give or take a few Bitcoin, while Strategy's at 640,250. Aligned interests, can you say? Yes, I think the government is not going to want to see Bitcoin go to zero. It's turning into a very meaningful asset for them as their Bitcoin strategic reserve. Brandon has a good message I wanted just to share with everybody here today. Increase your cash flow, save in Bitcoin, eat real food, go to the gym, love on your family, and stay out of the way. Don't overcomplicate it. Now, I may actually only have a little feedback on the last point for myself, at least. I'm not a huge proponent of staying out of the way. When I see something in the world that I think is worth repeating, I want to repeat it. When I see something in the world that I think is wrong, I want to voice my belief and my opinion. And that's just me, though. So some people, I get it if you want to stay out of the way. For me, I want to be an active part of this world personally. And that's why I do shows like this, like MSTR Today, like Entrepreneurs on Fire, where I just am trying to spread a message, share other people's thoughts. But I love that. It's from Brandon. Increase your cash flow, save in Bitcoin, eat real food, go to the gym, love on your family. Which one of these did you not do today? And maybe go ahead and do that. Stack says, the higher gold goes, the more suspicious I am about the Bitcoin price action. Feels like Bitcoin is a shaken champagne bottle. Who's holding the cork? And yes, I agree. It feels that way. Stack, I'm in the same boat. And I just know that when that cork pops, it's going to be glorious. Chris has an updated comprehensive summary of MSTR, Strife, Strike, Stretch, and Stride. It's all right here. It's all very fascinating. It's all going to siphon the 300 trillion plus credits from the traditional markets. And I love it. I'm here for the ride. This is kind of a long post from Brian. I'm not going to read it all, but you can go ahead and pause this video right now if you want to read this yourself. But it's about times like these are why it's important for Bitcoin treasury companies to be run by Bitcoiners. And basically, in a nutshell, it's so obvious to me why Michael Saylor is the perfect person to be running a Bitcoin treasury company. I love the fact that by far my biggest investment in this space is with Michael Saylor and Strategy, and it will stay that way. Bitcoin Archive says Michael Saylor's Strategy has bought Bitcoin in every quarter since Q3 of 2020. Look at this. Every single quarter, it has gone up, 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 and away. And guess what's going to happen next quarter? It's going to go higher. Period. End of story. Now, I know that this hasn't been the Uptober that we've all been hoping for thus far, but at the end of the day, if you're in this for the long term, this is going to be yet another blip on our screen as we just zoom out. I have a great clip from Michael Saylor as soon as we get back from thanking our sponsor. Okay, check this out. Senator Cynthia Lummis recently announced that funding for a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve can start anytime. This is a massive leap forward for a strategic crypto stockpile, and no surprise, was soon followed by new all-time highs for Bitcoin. If you're looking to buy more Bitcoin, BitIRA can help. In fact, BitIRA will help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into Bitcoin. This also allows you to buy Bitcoin using pre-tax funds. Then continue to invest in it over time as you do any other retirement account. And if you want, you can even add XRP, Ethereum, or other cryptos. BitIRA protects your assets with end-to-end insurance, highly secure storage, multi-encryption, and registered with the US government. Your IRA is fully IRS compliant. Best of all, you can trade crypto within your retirement account without incurring taxes on any buys or sells. Just go to bitira.com/JLD and request a free info guide. Once you do that and open your IRA, you'll get a free ledger. Think about this. In March, President Trump signed an executive order for the Treasury to manage 200,000 Bitcoin as the foundation for a reserve. That's just the foundation. Go to bitira.com/JLD to open a tax-sheltered IRA in Bitcoin.
Our belief was Bitcoin is the solution to 8 billion people's problem. It's the solution to 300 million companies' problem. It's the innovation, the biggest innovation in money or property rights in the history of the human race. It's like fire or electricity, right? It's this new monetary protocol which is going to elevate humanity to new levels. So we became obviously very big advocates. We raised $500 million in a senior debt issue to buy more Bitcoin. Then we sold $1 billion of equity to buy Bitcoin. Then we sold another, then we borrowed money against Bitcoin to buy Bitcoin. Then we issued more equity to buy Bitcoin. If you fast forward through the 4 years, as of today, since we started, we've invested $7.5 billion in Bitcoin, which is worth any given day 14 to 15 billion. The market cap of the company went from 1 billion to 30. The enterprise value of the company went from 600 million to more than 30. So, and the stock 10x. So during that time period, the company stock outperformed just about every stock on the S&P index. It outperformed Nvidia and Tesla and Amazon and Apple and Google and Facebook. It outperformed Bitcoin itself. And it's not very often that you 10x a stock, 20x a market cap, 40x the enterprise value in 44 months. Right. So we took a particular position, which is Bitcoin is a good strategy. It's good for the world, and we're not going to be shaken. And while that was happening, obviously Bitcoin, when we bought it at 11,800, it crashed down into the 9,000. So we took like a $40 million hit in the first week or 2 weeks. So it was very stressful, losing 40 million of 250 million, right? It's a big thing, but we doubled down, and then Bitcoin rallied up. And it eventually rallied, went through the all-time highs and rallied to 66,000, then crashed down in the 40s, then rallied to the 66 again. And then this brutal crypto winter went from 66 all the way down to 16,000. Mm-hmm. Brutal. And then it rallied up. And so it is today where it is, and yeah, everybody's got their own Bitcoin journey, but MicroStrategy's Bitcoin journey is we started out of desperation. It was like, do this or maybe just shutter the company. We went from, desperate defensive to opportunistic. Hey, someone wants to give us $1.6 billion for nearly free for 6 years. If I offered you $1.6 billion for free for the next 6 years to invest in anything you wanted, would you take it?
Absolutely. We asked Dave Ramsey the exact same question. He said no, he wouldn't take it.
It's crazy. Yeah. And you must not believe in anything, right? I mean, if you're in business and someone's offering you, in essence, free money to invest in your business for the next 6 years and you don't want it, well, what it really means is you've run out of ideas. You don't know what to do with the capital. But, we went from the first step to opportunistic, and then it became strategic. And we realized we are a Bitcoin development company. Our job is to issue securities and to engage in technology projects and advocacy and education. in order to spread, the virtues of Bitcoin and the opportunities of Bitcoin to the world. What's the second best? There is no second best.